Culture can be defined in many ways. It is said to be defined as people's learned and shared behaviors on beliefs. Instead of looking into the full culture of UNCW, we have decided to look into social and educational aspects of what the adaptation process is like at UNCW. Our participants will not be selected at random. The participants we will recruit will include roommates, friends, teammates, and any other members in our primary or in groups. We will select specific friends to add variety to our subjects. The participants will consist of international, along with transfer, freshmen, study abroad, and fraternity and sorority students. This will give us multiple perspectives of the adaptation process at UNC Wilmington.
We will conduct 15 interviews with UNCW students that have adapted or are still adapting into the culture to gain knowledge about the adaptation process. Each interview will take place at Randall Library on campus, and they will last every 30 minutes. We will record the data on paper, and once the data is recorded, we will then confirm it. The interview that best exemplifies adaptation into the UNCW culture will be filmed.
Before the interview process takes place, we will have each interview subject sign a waiver form, giving us the consent to interview them. For the interviewee, it will be stated that any question that puts them at a risk will not be asked. No names will be provided in this project. Also, if any question creates an uncomfortable situation, the participant has the right to not answer that question. The material we will be asking should not be harmful to any participant. The benefits of the interview will be that we gain knowledge on UNC Wilmington culture. Also, we will learn how people adapt, as well as what are the factors that can help them adapt.
Okay, so what year student are you at UNCW?
I'm a sophomore, about to be junior here at Wilmington.
Okay, could you describe the educational and social culture of your previous school?
Well, I've been to two schools. The first one was a little more relaxed than this. It was in the mountains, so it was nice. I went to a community college after that, and it was real laid back and easy. It was a lot simpler than going here.
Okay, what do you find different from the UNCW culture? Like, how is it more laid back?
More laid back here, or more laid back?
More laid back at your previous school?
Your school, the teachers weren't as engaged, students weren't as engaged.
Were there any similarities between that school and UNCW?
They were both schools, but other than that, no, not too much.
What would you say is the most notable feature of UNCW culture?
How outgoing everyone is.
Do you notice any problems with the culture at UNCW?
No, it's kind of nice here.
Would you say there's anything that UNCW culture does better than your other school?
Oh, definitely everything. Academics are better, teachers are more involved, students are more motivated.
What adaptations have you had to make?
I had to get used to living in smaller quarters here at the apartments.
Is there an effect on social and educational aspects from school spirit? If there is, how do they differ between your old school and UNCW?
The first school I went to, they had a bit more school spirit than we have here because they had a football team. I feel like our lack of that gives us more personal freedom to explore our interests and become better developed human beings.
How has technology changed within the educational and social aspect?
Between my last school and this school?
Sure.
We use a lot less smart technology here. I've seen a lot less of the smart boards and more of the pull down overhead and things like that. I enjoy that more.
What we have found through our study is a diverse selection of culture that makes adapting to UNC Wilmington culture simpler.